What's going on, guys? So I'm back with another video on Homeboy's truck, and we're trying to get the flywheel and starter situation figured out. So I ended up doing my homework last night, and these numbers came back to an 80 to an 85 year model Chevy 350 engine, and it was used in cars and light duty pickups. And so what I ended up doing earlier was going to get the flywheel and starter for that. How it was a 80s to an 85, I ended up just going in the middle and going with the 83 year model flywheel and starter. So all I got to do now is just torque it down, wire it up, and flywheel's already torqued down, and I got to plug in this oil piece, the sending unit to the oil gauge. I got to plug that in, and I got the plug already right there. So I just got to put a little bit of Teflon on it and put it on. And then all we're gonna do is just pretty much turn it over and see what it sounds like when it does it, you know. So I'm gonna try it out, and if everything's good, I'm gonna call Homeboy, and if he gives me the green light to put it back in the truck, then that's what we're gonna do, you know. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna torque it down. I'm gonna torque the starter down real quick. I'm gonna plug up that oil feed, and when I come close to wiring it up, I'll turn y'all back on so we can see what it's gonna do. So I'll check back. What's going on, guys? So I'm back. It's the next day, and yesterday when Homeboy pulled up, man, we got to chopping it up, and by the time he left, it got pretty late on me, you know, so I wasn't really able to do nothing. I did end up trying it out and stuff. I don't know for what reason, because I tried 3 batteries, you know. One of them was brand new, and for some reason it was still kind of lazy to turn over, you know, but we still seen that it caught and everything. So watch, let me show you real quick. I don't know what this battery is gonna do, but whatever it does, at least you'll know what I'm talking about, you know. So I got the cables, the jumper cables, and that's how I'm gonna transfer my power from the battery to the starter, you know. So ground goes on the ground of the starter, the fire goes to the terminal, and then this little wire over here, this 10 gauge wire, is the one that goes to your ignition switch. That goes, I'm gonna jump the starter off of that. I don't want to turn it too much if it does, because I already put that other plug back on it. So I don't want it to pick up or kick up oil or anything, you know, but I'm just gonna show y'all quick. Look. See, I don't know if that's catching, but anyways, that's how I got it to work. That's how I got it to turn over, you know. It sounds good or whatever. So the only thing I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put it back into the pickup. The only thing I'm gonna do is mount the transmission to the motor. I'm gonna put those bolts on, and then I'm gonna mount the converter to the flywheel. And that's all I'm gonna do to it. I'm gonna put the battery in it, and I'm gonna go turn it with the ignition and see how it sounds like in the truck with the converter being on it, you know, with the converter being torqued down to it, you know. So I'm gonna do that. If it still sounds good and everything, then I'm gonna proceed to connect everything else, you know, and put everything back together. So that's what I'm about to do, you know. I'm just gonna finish torquing everything down, and then we'll be ready to go, you know. So that's all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna make that. I think that everything's right there is ready to go. Everything's torqued down already. Starter's torqued down. That's where it's gonna stay. So shit, let's get it.
Ready?
All right, it's recording. Where's Lorenzo at? Gotta go up a little bit.
Man.
keep the truck back there, bro, with the motor. Just make sure it's not gonna catch nothing. Maybe. Remember, we're gonna have to put that wire back on it, that caught when we were taking it out, that ground wire. Let's see. Alright, let me see real quick. Just don't leave because I'm gonna need you still.
No, it changed, and I did nothing.
Motherfucker acting stupid. Pull that wire right there, Jairo.
This?
Yeah. Pull it, bro. Grab it right there. Grab it from here. Don't be scared. Pull it from here. There you go. Go down a little bit with it. Alright, let me see that real quick. Yeah, let me put this wire on real quick. Let me see. Go under the harness with that ground. Yeah, just give me a few minutes, bro. Someone's gonna be in. Let's see real quick, Jairo. Alright, just pull that one again. There you go. Just like that, bro.
Side of you. GoPros.
It's going, bro. It's going. there. Let me see real quick, watch. Everything's looking good. Let me see this. Motherfucker almost got stuck in there. Put that back in there, bro. So that motor mounts on. That was close to being on. Yeah, that's pretty much there already, bro. Watch, hold that real quick for me. You gonna stand over here and hold it right here? Thank you, bro. Let me see. Alright, the boat landed. Now we just gotta make sure the transmission. Oh. Let me see that, bro. Look like it's close to being there. The transmission and the motor. Let me finish dropping it in there, and then I'll turn y'all back on. All right, guys, so I'm back, and as you can see, I'm up under the truck, and I just wanted to show y'all real quick that with this new flywheel, the converter, it actually touches the flywheel whenever I go to push it forward, you know, and it don't have that space the way that last flywheel did, you know. I'm not saying that other one wouldn't have worked. I'm just saying if they would have spaced it out with the washers, you know, it would have helped it out or whatever. But I feel like that played a big part in it turning on the way it would last time, you know, with that real ugly grind, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that, you know, that we don't need no spacer right there or nothing. All we got to do now is just put the converter bolts, put them on, torque them down. I already got the housing bolts and the starters wired up, so all I got to do is put a battery, and then it's gonna be ready to turn over and see how it's actually gonna start. You know, if it starts good and everything, I'll move forward with connecting everything else. You know, if not, then we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do there, what we're gonna do next, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick, and then I'll turn you back on whenever I get to the top. So I'll get back. All right, guys, so I'm back under the truck again with the converter. So I lied. That one that I was showing y'all, that was the only one that was touching the flywheel. Whenever I went to turn it, the other two had a gap. I don't know why, if the flywheel is just warped that bad from the auto parts store or what, but it's like really bent, you know. So whenever I went to turn it, the other two were separated. So what I did was I still put a spacer in between it and try to make up for both, you know, the two that had gaps, and then the one that was touching, you know. So I had to pry a bar or something, you know, just to straighten it out just a little. But I'm gonna leave it like that and see what it does, you know. But I just wanted to come up under here and show y'all, you know, what I did or whatever, and so y'all could get an idea of what I'm talking about, you know. So like I said, that one that I showed y'all the first time that was hitting, that was the only one that was hitting. So when I put the bolt and I went to turn it to do the other two, there was space. So like I said, I put that washer to make up for the two that had space and the one that didn't, you know. And I'm gonna leave it alone like that, like I said, and see what it does from there, you know. So just wanted to point that out real quick. So I'm gonna move to the top now, so I'll get back. So I already tightened down that hard line that went to the oil gauge, and now all I gotta do is put a battery and turn it over and see how it's gonna sound, you know. So let me do that right quick and I'll turn y'all back on. All right, guys, so I'm back, already tried it, and it's legit, man. It's ready to go. I want y'all to see, man, how beautiful it sounds when you go to try to turn it over, when everything matches the way it's supposed to, you know. Watch. Beautiful. Man, that's music to my ears right there. So I already know homeboy's gonna like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. I'll probably do another one of putting it together, I don't know, but that's gonna be it for this one, man. I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out.